Hey, it's Mac with you. I've got Rob Smith with me from Malakye Grind. Hello, Rob.
Hey, Mac, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Talking to you from LA at the moment. We've got two different things going on. I've got early morning here. You've got lunchtime there.
Well, I do, yes. So thank you so much. I imagine it's very early where you are at the moment. What is it, like 6 o'clock or something?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Look, I've had 3 coffees.
You're doing better than me, mate, at that time of the
day. Mate, I do want to talk about Malakye Grind. This is a project that started out in the 90s with you and a few mates, yeah?
Yeah, it was actually, the first band I was ever in. They had a previous singer. I joined the band, I think, in about 92 or 93. And we were around for a few years and played a lot of shows, kind of released an EP in 96. And then I guess life took over. People went off to uni and people had jobs and just the band kind of finished up. So...
Yeah, so what blows me away with what you guys are doing at the moment is you're in LA, they're in Australia, and you're making music. How is this even possible?
I think technology. It's like this weird long-distance relationship. You just send each other MP3s, like demos, and I've only had a vocal booth here for a couple of years. So before then, it was Brooke, the bass player, and Pat, the guitarist, would email me MP3s. I'd sing over them in the car or in my, daughter's closet, like literally straight into the iPad and send them back. So we got like a bunch of ideas down over, I'd say nearly 10 years. 2011, we got together for a one-off show.
Yeah.
And then the last 10 years, we've just been sending each other demos. And then I think a couple of years ago, Brooke had the idea of, well, let's just go forward with an album. Like, I'll take the helm. So it started from there, and Pat is on the Central Coast in New South Wales. Brooke's on the Gold Coast. He has a drummer that's based, I think, in Byron Bay. He was at the helm, so he was able to lay down the bass tracks, organise the drummer to play on the tracks, and then Pat's got a really good mate of ours, Gus Bonnick, who runs a studio on the Central Coast. So we organised that with Pat to go in there and record all the guitars. And then I did all of mine here in LA. I've got like a little vocal booth.
Yeah.
So just bounce some raw tracks to my guy. Big shout out to Adam Barnes in Sydney, who was able to make them album ready before the vocals went off to get mixed.
It's great. This is fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of toing and froing. We did a lot of demos and we did a lot of like spending time getting the song structures down, which is weird because when you're in a band, that just happens in real time. Like you'll be in a rehearsal studio and someone tries something. So it was taking all of those pieces away. But I think because it was our first band and because we know each other musically, that chemistry is still there. Like if Pat sends me a riff, I can like sing over it straight away. Like I know
where you're going with it.
And same with Brooke. Like it's just there. It's just automatic, So that helped a lot.
Yeah.
And also too, I think we established some pretty clear ground rules that at the start where we were going to be brutally honest with each other if we didn't like something, which made it a lot easier too because
takes the ego out of it, doesn't it?
It takes the ego out of it. Yeah. And then you get to a point where you're all kind of serving the song. And that was I think that was the goal, was we wanted to just make the best music we could make and, express whatever we wanted, but just make sure it all serves the song.
Yeah, absolutely. Which would be your favourite song off the tracks you've released so far?
Oh, I don't know. It kind of changes. There's a track called Say the Words.
Yep.
Which is one of those kind of 90s nothing to everything kind of songs that builds. That one's a pretty special one. And I should say too, like they're all new songs. It's just, we're like this action figure from the 90s that nobody opened. So when we get together as a band, a lot of the songs still sound of that time.
Let's do it. We'll play that one first and we'll come straight back. More with Rob Smith from Malakye Grind.
Wasted life, watching night turn to day. Sunlight gone, like my dreams washed away. Here we sit up and down, knocked me around. I don't know who I am anymore. Wasted life, it's been catching up with me. If I fell again, would you walk away? Would you walk away? Stay here with me. Be all we can be. And I swear I will bury yesterday. If you go, I will live on to stand and sing the longest song about the world, about the girl, about everything, everything we are. I know that you will never say the words. I know that you will never say the words. I know that you will never say the words. I know that you will never say the words. 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 Know that you will never say. Never say the words I'm begging you, but it's too late. All my dreams are dead. It's a shame, but it's okay. It's okay, but it's okay, but it's
Rob Smith from Malakye Grind with us. He is in LA. His band is in Australia. They got together in high school, originally from Gosford. Is that where the band just jumped on and started doing things?
Yeah, we were all in that area. The guys were in a suburb called Wyoming. I was in a suburb called Point Claire, and we kind of found each other. They needed a singer, I needed a band, and it kind of went from there. We started off doing a lot of covers, and there wasn't a lot of shows around at that time as well. So we played a lot of parties, hired out our own venues.
Did you hire gear?
Yeah, you'd hire like a PA. You'd hire a PA, like a vocal PA, and you'd have like your own amps and everything, and you just hire a room. So that, a lot of our gigs were starting off with doing that sort of thing, and then we got noticed by this guy who was putting on this big thing at Avoca Beach at the time with some surfers, and we got on that gig, and then we kind of started to do real gigs. So we were all like 16, 17. So it was a lot of fun, you know. But it was a lot of drama as well.
Oh,
because
always.
we were 16, 17.
Oh,
so, yeah.
There's always stuff going on.
And we did a lot of shows back then, and, you know, it just kind of only went so far. And then cut to a couple of years ago, kind of getting back together and just wanting to make some music. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Why I ask about the PA hire thing is Tim Rosso from American Rosso, he talks about one of his biggest regrets, because they said, have you got any regrets in life? And he goes, yeah. He goes, that I hired so many PAs and never bought one. He goes, I could have bought 15 of them.
Yeah, well, we actually did buy from a secondhand. There was this secondhand gear store in Camperdown called Smithy's.
Yep. And
that was the place you'd go to get secondhand PA gear. Now, we didn't have like a big PA, but we had what you'd call like a vocal PA. So I think it was like 500 or 600 watts. It was just loud enough that if I belted out a song at the top of my voice, I could be heard over the band. You know, you wouldn't be playing in the leagues clubs with that set up, but it was it was big enough for that. And there were no real rehearsal studios for the first few years that we were together. So it would be having rehearsal wherever you could go and going as long as you can until the cops show up and tell you to turn it off. So, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely.
Not that it was their fault. It was because somebody complained about this probably god-awful noise coming out of someone's garage. So, yeah.
Oh, that is gold. Well, let's take another track from Rob Smith's band Malakye Grind. It's a combo from LA to Australia, which I still think is pretty bloody incredible. What do you reckon we go for this time?
Let's go with Take It All Away.
Malakye Grind there, Take It All Away. You're with Mac and Rob Smith from Malakye Grind. Rob's in LA. Rob, I have to get into the whole LA thing because people just don't really know what the hell is going on in the States. We see bits and pieces on YouTube. You know, we see TV shows over here like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and, you know, they will lock down their houses doing shows from home and all the rest of it. LA right now, how is it going? Like, you kind of have been released, haven't you?
Yeah, I had a period of time where everything was open again, and which was nice because the weather, you know, we're coming into summer, but now the cases are going up again, so we're wearing masks indoors again, and yeah, it's going to be around for a minute.
I've got two littlies, and I had them home last year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in Harvey Bay. I live in 1986, so we're fine. Things are good here. It's not Sydney. It's all good. We've got a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, but we did a bit of homeschooling last year. I didn't love it, I'm going to be honest. But how do you go with a teenager?
It's really difficult because they want to see their friends, and you know, we were fortunate enough that we could have a dedicated space where she could do her work. But yeah, it was really tough because, you know, you're a teenager, you want to hang out with your friends, and you can't. And then doing your whole first year of high school from home's not fun for anyone. So,
did you sort of bully her a little bit at home just to give her the full high school experience? Did you steal her lunch and stuff?
Look, there's things that we really want her to experience firsthand at high school. So
definitely,
you know, we didn't want to kind of ruin that for her.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe if she gets to go back this year, well, you know, she might get stuffed into a locker or something. No, she's
That's good.
She's very good at. She's been doing martial arts for a few years.
Oh, she'll be fine.
I've got to be careful what I say.
100%. 100%. Hey, I did want to talk about one of your tracks, Rob. You got a song about partying.
Yeah, we want to party. Yeah, Brooke sent me this killer bass line, and it reminded me of like something that, I don't know, like one part Stones, one part Chili Peppers, and I just came up with this, you know, I want to party and take all your stuff. I get so thirsty, I never have enough. And it just got stuck in my head, and then that just became kind of the whole song. Then we built the verses around that. They thought it was pretty funny when I put those lyrics down, and then we think it's pretty catchy. So, yeah, That was a definite. We're really pleased. I think there's songs that when you write them, I really like that. And there's other songs that you're kind of like, oh, yeah, that's okay. But then when you record it, it comes back. It's like, oh, I really like that now. That really pops and, you know.
It's got something to it.
Yeah, that song was written as like a culmination of when mates have come over for a visit and we've ended up on Sunset Strip watching a show and having a big messy night, I suppose. That's probably the basis of it.
Absolutely, everyone's been there.
It does happen sometimes. Big messy night.
I wanna party and take all your stuff. I get so thirsty, I never have enough.
Malakye Grind. You can catch these guys on SoundCloud. Are there other places that people can grab your music as well, Rob?
The album should be released end of August, beginning of September. It'll be on Apple Music, Spotify, the usual places.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day we'll get to do a show when they let me back in.
If you want to find these guys, Malakye, Malakye, Grind, Grind. You can check out a few of those sneaky tracks there on SoundCloud. Yeah, grab the other stuff when it comes out shortly on all those other places, Apple Music, Spotify as well. So it'll be nice finally, Rob, when you can make 0.00001 cent when people start streaming.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing. And we're also, rumour has it, some of the tracks might be available to license via Extreme Music.
Nice.
So for those professional users, you know, wanting to use it in their project.
That's where you actually get paid for your music. That's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go.
Brilliant. Rob Smith, thanks very much, mate.
Thanks a lot, Max. Thanks so much. Go and get a coffee or something, mate. You know, geez.
Yep.
Very early.
Coffee enema.
I wanna party and take all your stuff. I get so thirsty, I never have enough. I wanna party and take all your stuff. I get so thirsty, I never have enough. See me and take all your stuff. I get so thirsty.